I brought the vanity in here, but I cannot get it. I called Dad to help me lift this. And I can already see I'm going to have to do a little bit of notching on that back. Right there. I have to notch out a little bit because it's not going against the wall because of the pipe. Good morning. It is it's almost 10:30. I'm a little bit later. I normally like to get down to Mom and Dad's at 10. But I started clothes the other day. I didn't get anything put in the dryer. So all of my normal everyday shorts with pockets, I have to have pockets because I can't stand not to have a place to put the screws or put the, whatever. And I know I could wear a bag. I've got 2 or 3 tool bags, but sometimes when you're up and down the ladder, then they catch as you're going up or down. And so it's just easier for me to throw them in my pocket. Levi's in the truck. He's eating a bag of Funyuns. He's got him some Dr. Pepper, or Dr. Thunder. He has a doctor's appointment for in the morning. I called him this morning and they said they were completely booked. But, if he's got COVID, he's got COVID, so it's already there. And, the hospital sent him home with not seeing anything, any kind of damage. I told her that they said it was a contusion. You can't really see any bruising on the outside, and he was swollen a little bit, but now it looks like it's starting to go down. So she said, it's not an emergency. So he has an appointment for 8:30 in the morning. So I feel like when we go to that, they'll probably do a whole bunch of this. I love his doctor. I don't see that same doctor anymore. I see somebody else, but I still like him. He just wasn't a good doctor for me. I need to get a battery for my drill because I was having to use Dad's. Dad's drill's heavier than mine. Honey and Jensen are all anxious and ready to go. Got to get this cabinet out of my truck today, regardless. Hold on one second. Say good morning.
Good morning.
He's got his tablet. Oh, there's his hat. I knew he had his farm hat on. I don't know what I was saying. It's a beautiful day. It's a cool day. I mean, it's hot in the sun when you're standing in the sun, but you don't immediately start sweating. Any other day, last week or last month or 2 weeks ago, any of it, you couldn't come outside without sweating by the time you got to the end of the porch, pulling your clothes and doing this mess. And praise God, that's not happening right now. Anyway, he's going to go into Mom and Dad's. I am going to go over to the house and finish those windows. And then I am going to go ahead and start putting the linoleum down in the rooms. I'll get all 3 rooms done today. I don't know if I want to spend 4 or 5 hours here today. It takes at least an hour to get the trim, and you wouldn't think it would, but there's a lot of, you got to make all the cuts, and you got to go in there, and then you got to put it up, and you got to make sure it looks level. Anyway, listen to Jensen, it's ridiculous. Jensen, hush up. Anyway,
On the driveway,
is it losing internet? Did you lose internet? Internet's on? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got his headphones on, so I don't know why he's trying to talk to me.
I'm talking to you.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get in here, get parked, and get in there and do a little bit of work for the day. Okay. Mom's over here. Nobody knows where Dad is. I could hear him earlier riding around in the back, but he hasn't come up. So Mom and I have unrolled this right here just to get the plastic off of it and get the tube out of it. That's the one tube he gave us, and it was broken in half, and it was horrible to get it out. Anyway, we've got it. So I'm taking a rest, and then we're gonna go in there and I've got something. My hair is good. Just stick it behind my ear. Look, Mama said she got Levi all set up She said she had to buy something. What did you have to buy? The
No,
whole.
I finally did. Found it where I didn't have to buy it.
Oh,
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Scooby Doo's on
Made
down.
popcorn.
Yeah. He's got a
TV tray.
he's got an appointment for 8:30 in the morning at his doctor. I really don't know now really what they're going to do, because even if he doesn't have COVID and it was just a really bad cold, he's already in it, and I'm already giving him all these different meds. So for the most part, I just guess he'll look at where he. Well, this is the thing. I looked at. We have this Helo, and some of you guys may have it. Helo, and it puts in your doctor's appointments. It puts in all your meds, all this different stuff. It'll put in labs. That's through the doctor's office. And so I was thinking, well, it's September. He should be having a regular appointment anytime. So I went to his Helo thing, and sure, there was not one. And then I remembered back in June when we went to his appointment, it wasn't Dr. Crete. He had a fill-in. And they didn't schedule me for 3 months in advance. So I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad. I don't want him to be sick. But I'm glad I realized that he did need an appointment this month anyway for his just regular stuff.
He told me he's going to the doctor on timeout Tuesday.
Wait, maybe they didn't hear you say it loud.
I said he told me he's going to the doctor on timeout Tuesday.
The things he says. Anyway, I started him on a breathing treatment too. The real put the mask on with the nebulizer. I did his oxygen this morning. We did his oxygen at the doctor. They did his oxygen at the hospital that night, and it was like 96, which is not the best, but it's 99 or 100 is best. 96 is just right down from that. Mine this morning was 98 and 99. So I'm getting more oxygen than him, and I'm the one with bronchitis. But, so I went ahead and gave him a breathing treatment along with all of his other meds that I'm giving him for COVID. Whether it's COVID, whether it's the flu, you kind of take all the same meds. And he's not had a fever. Praise God, this time around, COVID did not come, or flu or whatever. Whatever he has is not coming with fever. So, anyway. All right, we're going to get this going. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Dad, don't you move. Guys, this is how I've learned to get them out of my way. Just give them a job that they can't move, and they have to stay here.
I can't take much more.
Oh my gosh. I know that I wrote on this wall somewhere with the pencil in my head. Let me go over here and look. I had no idea because I could hear a pencil just, yeah, let me show y'all. Can y'all see this pencil mark? When I was bent over and I was like this, I was like this, trying to do this stuff. And I could hear this pencil running up and down this wall. Oh, that's what Daddy was supposed to finish. He never did. Y'all see the gray line right there? He never come in here and touched up the top that I couldn't reach. Look up there. It kind of looks like a shadow, but really, from about where my finger is right there to the top trim, he never touched it up. It's okay. Whew. One trim board down. Whew. We have enough. Now I'm going to have to trim this back. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I can see with my eyes, there's a bubble there. It's got to go over. So I'll put a little bit of trim. I'll cut this back a little bit right here where my toe is, just along the edge. Mama said there was a bubble here too. Yeah, a little bit. I took some out there. You can see the cut. It's not back enough that the trim won't hide it, but that's what you got to make sure you don't do. Now, later he can come down, we can come back with the little quarter round on the outside edge if he wants to. We can do that and dress it up a little bit more. But I had to put, where my buffet is, where I set up fall and winter Christmas villages, which I haven't done my fall village yet. I think I'm going to do fall when I'm done with this house, because as nice as it was outside earlier, it's hot now. The humidity is starting to come in. And, what was I going to say? if I can just concentrate on the house and get them kind of finished or done or in even by the October, I'll still have all of October and all of November for a fall village to be up and all my fall stuff to be up. I do usually put it up in September. I'm too wrapped up in this right now. Anyway, this looks pretty. I'm gonna put a piece down there and then put one long piece on this wall down here. And then we'll put the two ends in and then we'll be out of trim. I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, so I'm fixing to sit down. Well, I left my knife sitting in there. I'm fixing to sit down and cut that little piece back so I get that bubble out. But I want to show y'all something. This board is a 12-foot long board, but I've cut it right here. So see how much is left to go to the end? I did that because door casing has to go on first. Door casing, or your trim around the door, starts on the floor. And then this baseboard trim would come butt up to it. It would butt up to it. And so I don't want to get close and have to have like a big piece that's ruined or anything like that. So I cut this board at 9 foot and I will leave this little section empty. I can still, it's kind of, I'm still going to go ahead and do this wall, and I'm going to do that wall for sure. This wall will be a little bit more difficult because this casing would need to touch the floor too. But the thing is, this trim would be going this way. If I have to notch the trim around the bottom of that, a little corner out of it, I will, but because I still want this trim that's going to go down to be on the floor. So, but that's why, if I screw this up and then I come back with my camera and y'all say, well, why didn't you finish that? That is why, because this goes up first before you butt your baseboard to it. All right, let me get this down here. Call him. He's right there.
Jensen!
Say, come on, Jensen.
Come on, Jensen. I'm going to run down the ladder.
There he comes.
Jenna! I'm going to go down.
Jensen!
No, the cousin.
There they come. Look at them. All right, come on.
That was I play presents.
You're going to play on the porch? Don't. I'm going to leave the door. The door's not going to be locked. Just do not go off the porch.
I'm in ladder.
Oh my gosh, are you coming?
No.
Coming in? Don't you leave this porch. I'm just going to leave the door open. It's not too hot. The humidity's down today. All right, this room is as done as it can do until we get the doors tomorrow and more trim. So, Mom is in there doing a delivery for 3 doors. We will go ahead and get this one in. And this trimmed out. And we'll call this room done. And shut the door. Although we'll have to get doorknobs somewhere else because I could not get doorknobs for interior privacy doorknobs to pop up on my McCoy's app. Everything kept saying ship to store. And we don't need them to ship 3 doorknobs. We just want to pick up 3 doorknobs while we're there. So we'll just do that. I don't know where your daddy is. I don't know where he's at, Woody. First time I've seen your eyes that big. Usually they're half closed. Anyway, it looks really good. I'm really happy with where the floor looks and how all this looks. And if you see, we went into the hall, not into the hall, but basically it's right directly underneath where the door will be. And then we'll meet up and hopefully that piece that was really long is going to do this whole little hallway. And the only gluing that we will have to do will be here in this doorway. And then the long, right in the center of this room, we will glue those edges. And the rest of it, we're just going to let it lay out. We won't do it right away. We'll let it all lay for a day or 2. So it kind of lays flat. And then we'll come back, I'll glue lay it back, glue, lay the other side back and glue, and then we'll be done. It's not that much. Once that gets done, we'll put some kitchen cabinets in here. And then I'll get Daniel to see maybe this week. I don't know. If he wants to work every afternoon on this bathroom, I want him to. I wanted to not open the box before I leave. I want to make sure what's in this toilet. I know we need the flange, and we'll need the pipe to glue to it to take it down. And then from there, everything will be done underneath. Once the toilet's set in place and flanged down and hooked and installed, then Buddy can come and connect the water to it. Then we can bring the vanity in and do it. Then cut the hole for if we don't cut the hole, which we can, because I made sure when I ordered that medicine cabinet that it can go inset. But even if we decided not to, the lights come out and hang, so Mama would never have a shadow above her head. But I would rather it be installed in the wall. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. God bless y'all. Keep praying for Levi. Pray for Levi. He's better. And he doesn't complain about this thing anymore at all. And I didn't look at it yet today to see. It's cute because I know he's 30, but he's still my baby. He will not get in the bathtub by himself, and he won't get out by himself. So I have to go in there, hold his hand till he steps in, and I'm just looking over this way. Then he sits down, then I leave. Then he calls me back and I come and stand and steady him. Then he steps over, dries off, and he comes out on his own. I don't have to do any of that to him, praise God. I don't have to dry him off anymore. But he hasn't complained about that at all. So, let's see, you can't tell. It kind of looks like Jamie going up to Ellie's. You see everything from here. You just sit here. Like my grandma, Peepat. She just sit when they're mobile home. It didn't sit right exactly here. It's a little further back toward Mom and Dad's, because this is where the other little house used to sit. And they were kind of at the end of it and then went toward Mom. Where the kids' play yard is, Mama and Papa's mobile home sort of went up into that play yard. But she would sit and she knew everything. She knew who come up and down that driveway. She knew who took something. She poor accused Tony of taking tomatoes or apples or something, and it was really just red Jellos, Jello cups from Mom and Dad's house. He came over and took something from your house while you were gone. And I don't think any of us, I would never go into like Lester, even though, not Lester's, well, I wouldn't go down there to Ellie's and just go in his house and take ketchup. But my kids, do you know how many times I've gone and get the ketchup, it was gone, or the mustard, it's gone? Because even, or a dressing, a ranch or something, because that's just what kids do. Sometimes when I'm gone and I'll get a notice and I just catch Buddy going out the front door. I don't know what he come to get. Usually I find out later, or he sends me a text. But that just happens. And if I knew how to ketchup, I'd come up here to Mom's. I'd probably pour ketchup. Now that I'm older, I'd probably just squeeze some ketchup into a little cup or something and take it home. But we're all talking. I'm talking. Mom's on the phone. Dad's in there talking. Anyway, but yeah, I would, oh my gosh, it's Lester. I think, I don't know if that's Lester or not. Can't tell who that is, but the dogs and the chickens, everybody went out running. Maybe it is, but I don't know who's with him. I don't think I sort of think it looks like Lester, and it sort of don't look like Lester. But they didn't park inside. They stayed on the outside of the gate, but come through the gate. But all the dogs are loving whoever that is. All the chickens come running. No, that's not Lester. I don't know who that is. Let's spy. Where are those people going? gentleman is older and gray haired. My phone picks up good far away like that. But everything is happy to see them, so I don't know who that is. Anyway, Memo would sit and watch everybody. All right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. God bless y'all. Levi, remember, Levi has a doctor appointment in the morning at 8:30. I will update y'all, everybody, update whatever the doctors say on our Wednesday video. All right, love you guys. God bless y'all. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.